Um, we knew it was going to be a challenge playing against that experience, style of game. You know, they're smaller than us, and they can really stretch us out, which we got exposed with for sure. Um, and they shoot the ball so well, which was it's like you got to really hold your spacing defensively, and we got a little stretched at times, which opens up the drive. Then it opens up the three. So it takes a lot of discipline. And they've been together for so long. They're a core group, and they're just so further advanced than we are right now, with just their, as I say it, experiences together. They can quickly adjust. They, just have that feel with each other, and that's something that we're building on.
Coach, you don't play for another 5 days. How do you don't let this loss snowball to something worse? How do you prep and get the team ready for the next game?
I walked in the locker room and I was extremely encouraged by a number of things we did. I thought the guys battled their butts off to the very last second, and we talk about that all the time. There was good energy and intent on the bench, which was awesome. That's all culture stuff. That's building the team. We weren't small. We haven't worked on that a lot. And the guys that were in there at that point were excellent. Our physicality went up in the second half because I challenged that in the first half because they hurt us on the glass some. So, look, the locker room was disappointed. There's no doubt about that, which I like that too. Because they fought hard, but we'll learn so much from that. Like, there's a lot of things that we got exposed with, and you don't really learn your lessons until you get smacked in the mouth. And we can talk about it as much as we can at practice and so on and so forth, but until you really get out there and play against a quality opponent like that, you'll learn some big lessons that way.
Coach, obviously you wanted to get the ball inside Sean. How do you feel that went tonight?
Yeah, I just didn't think we finished great. Like we got it inside. It was pretty physical one-on-one, but that's what you got to deal with when you're a big man. Like, that's how it is. I mean, even our guards, when we got to the rim or we posted up at times, we just didn't stay quite poised enough to the very last second of your shot, and missed a bit there. But obviously it's going to be a big part of what we do. So I thought we got a lot of post touches, which was great. And something that we probably struggled a bit in the scrimmages that we played. We weren't great at that. And we worked very hard at it. So there was some positives out of that too.
You guys are very physical. What kind of identity do you want the team to have going forward?
Be really physical, defend, fight to the end, regardless, because you can still grow. Like, you can grow with wins, you grow with losses and everything in between. Like, you can always grow, and we will grow from this tonight. There was some great things and some not so great things. So, and I want to get out a little bit and transition and play that way, and then obviously play side to side and inside out. Move the ball. Like, talking to coach there, he's like, very complimentary of the way we play, and we're hard to guard, and we just get a little bit more cohesive. Then we'll be that little bit tougher to guard.
Coach, I don't want to speak too soon last game, but Nick Graves looks like he's having a breakout year at 15 against Maine at 12 today. Did you see his progression of the player? What you like to see going forward?
Can you say that again?
Nick Graves looks like he's having a breakout year. Could you speak to his progression as a player? What you like to see from him going forward?
Yeah, Nick's been good. He's growing. He is maturing. We had some experience in that position last year. With Trey there, and we don't. We've got some younger guys that have to grow up, and they're going to get an opportunity to grow up pretty quick, and they're going to learn some lessons. And again, those guards tonight playing against that experience on the perimeter that they have, they'll grow again tonight with that. Every day, every game they'll grow and get a little bit more confident. So you know, Dalen had some good stuff tonight, and he had some stuff where he, you know, needed to take care of the ball a little bit better, and he knows that, but he'll grow from that too. And you don't really learn to get out there and have to experience that pressure and physicality and attention to detail. So yeah, some good stuff, and you know, Nick's definitely growing in that area.
Any more questions for Coach?
After a tough start with turnovers the last game against Maine, you guys had 15 and hoping to get a little rough today. But you guys minimized that going into the second half. What was the key to doing that, and how do you want to keep doing that going forward?
Yeah, like I said earlier, like we weren't very physical, and just got out toughed in that space in the first half, which just gave them too many easy opportunities, because they don't give you a lot of easy opportunities with them, and we gave them too many. But we got a little better in the second half in that department, you know, and that's a space that you've got to be. Because, as I say to them, it's not just the physical toughness, it's the mental, emotional toughness that is required to compete at a high level in any sport or anything you do. It's easy to go out there and just throw your weight around, but sometimes people aren't very good mentally and emotionally in that space either. So, you know, we work on that a lot, and guys did a really good job of that tonight.
One last question from me. The Liberty coach spoke really highly of y'all in his press conference, talking about how you guys had a lot of great pieces and will win a lot of games this year. Could you speak to that as the future of Charlotte basketball?
Yeah, and I appreciate those words from Coach. You know, as I said, you know, they're on the top 5 winningest programs the last 5 years. You know, like, that's a big challenge we faced tonight, and you know, for him to have those words, and he you know, he knows our program very well. You know, he's part of that tree, if you want to speak. You know, Coach Vic coached for him. He's from that program. He knows that program well. He knows us well, you know, personally, and he's seen us very closely the last 5 years. Now going into year 6, and you know, I'll definitely have more conversations with him during the week and get some more observations from him. But yeah, I appreciate those kind words, and you know, they're genuine too. So, but we've got to keep growing. You know, it's just 2 games, so we've got a long way to go, and you know, and learn a lot of things from tonight.
A 2-part question, Coach. You had Igor down in the post a lot more than we've seen in the past. Mm-hmm. Is that something you're trying to do in the future? And Igor, how did you feel being down there?
We haven't done it a lot, to be honest. But obviously they were very small compared to us, and you know, he talked about that to me after the game. You know, obviously we'll spread you out and drive your bigs as much as possible. When we downsize a little bit, that's a little bit more difficult for them to do. I think great teams can play fast, play slow, play in between, play big, play small. Like, I think we have the versatility to do that. It was excellent what Igor and Dean did tonight, doing that, and for an extended period of time too. So, you know, we'll keep working in that space, and if we need to go to it at times, we will. But again, that's what we grew with a bit of that tonight, because we were able to do it. So, you know, there's still some cleaning up that Igor will have to do in that spot, just knowing his roles and his pops and the plays from those positions. But he had to do it a lot for us last year when Josh got hurt for us at the end of the season, and he played a lot of 5 for us, so it wasn't like it was totally foreign to him tonight. But, you know, a good piece to have for us.
I mean, we've been practicing a lot. Coach Fern was pushing me to get better in the post, which is one thing that I didn't have in my game before I came to Charlotte. So I'm feeling way more comfortable than I used to, and I think I've made some progress in that, and I had to show it today because coaches wanted me to play the 5. I had to deliver, so I wanted to do everything I can to help the team, and if that's one of the things, I will do it.
All good? All right, guys, thank you. Appreciate it.